Hi everybody, welcome to this week's Momjo Monday. I am Liat.
And I'm Carolina, and today we're gonna get downright physical.
We're gonna get physical.
Physical.
Yes. So basically, we just want to talk about how we're feeling about ourselves physically and where we're at post baby number 3, each of us.
So we're about 6 months post baby right now.
Yes. And I would say that after each, baby that I've had, I've had a totally different experience each time. This time I'm happy to say I think I have managed to kind of get back to where I'd like to be, which is not yet where I'm at, but like to be a little bit quicker than the times before.
Yes. Let's talk a little bit, and I'm wondering, I feel like this is something that's valuable because all of us moms have different stories.
Yes.
But what got us going? What got us started into trying to get back into shape after having kids?
That's true. Well, I think if I had to think about myself, I'm looking back on sort of how I've grown up and the fact that I've been pretty physical and active all my life. I was a dancer and always loved working out. And then I think around the age of 24, I discovered running. And I never thought I could even run for a minute. And I've got into it for whatever random reasons I did. And I actually think it changed my life. So now, even, over 10 years later, whenever I feel like I need to get back to myself and feel healthy and good and strong again, I know that if I return to some form of a running routine, to some degree, I will feel better. But it's definitely not a science and it's not perfect. How about you? What's worked for you?
For me, I've always been relatively physical, not very good at team sports, but I did a lot of aerobics and dancing when I was younger.
Nice.
And this time around, after this 3rd pregnancy, I did have my daughter come up to me, my 6-year-old daughter come up to me and touch my tummy and ask me if I still had another baby inside. So that's when I realized...
My son actually does it all the time.
Yeah, that's when I realized that it was time to, get going, start spending a little bit of time on feeling better and looking a little stronger and healthier. Yes. So that's where our journey started. That's where we got together.
That is true.
And we said, you know what, let's do something about it.
So I think we just spoke about it and we ummed and ahed, and the babies got a little, the first few weeks after we had the babies, we were like, cool, relaxing, breastfeeding, doing whatever we could. And then we got to 6 weeks and 8 weeks and we're like, what are we going to do? Yeah. And all I can say is I will thank you forever for introducing me to the program that you said worked for you before.
BBG.
And that is, Kayla Itzines.
Yes.
Shout out to you, girl.
Amazing.
Hashtag
Amazing.
BBG.
My
Bikini
hero.
Bikini Body Guide.
Body Guide?
I was going to say a bikini body
babe.
something. Anyway, baby, So it's a 12-week program.
Yeah.
We will give you some more information on the links below. But bottom line is, Carolina and I hit that gym. 12 weeks solid, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We minxed it like a little minx. We just went at it. We did it.
Yeah.
And there were really no excuses.
No.
Especially when you were in Europe. I was so worried that I would stop because you weren't here.
Yeah.
And I guess because of that, I just pushed myself through.
Yeah.
So we did the resistance training. We did the cardio workouts, and it was really tough.
Yeah.
But it gave us structure and it gave us something to plan for and to do.
Fully. And that's the thing. We were just talking a little earlier today about our mojo sort of phrases, when it comes to working out.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that definitely worked for us. And
that's true.
That no excuses sort of way of looking at working
really
out.
You were like that. You were like, Liat, there are no excuses.
We could have not slept at night. We could have not eaten properly. We might have appointments booked up, but we always said, working out, spending that little bit of time on ourselves takes absolute precedence over anything else, unless it's an emergency, of course.
Yeah, of course. So we were lucky though, because I think the problem that a lot of moms have is finding the time, or that time slot, without the baby or without the children to work out.
Yeah.
So where we were lucky is that the older two were at school.
Yes.
And our babies were in a little babysitting daycare kind of thing at our gym.
Yeah.
Which was a complete and utter lifesaver.
Blessing.
So yes, I'd never done that before, and I don't know if I would have done it with my first child. I think I would have been a bit more sort of nervous. But let me tell you now.
But this goes out to, first time moms.
Exactly. 6 months in, the babies are perfect.
Yeah.
They're socializing a little bit in the day. We are post 12 weeks out of it.
Yes.
And wow, just to have that time to ourselves and to work out and sweat.
Yeah.
Sweat with Kayla. yeah, we did it.
And it's not only physical. I feel like it also does like help out to, you know, get your mental game back on.
It completely trickles into every aspect of your life.
Yeah. And energy, because you do need energy to raise children. You know, you're always running after them and you're staying up late, you know, making sure everything's ready for the next day, for school. Just having that extra bit of energy from working out is it's a lifesaver.
And what I really loved about it is, and I would say this for whatever program or whatever thing you choose to do or want to do, you've got to find a way to track it.
Yes.
Whether you're journaling yourself or you're videoing yourself or you're taking selfies, which is what I did.
Yeah.
I then did collages of like selfie from before BBG and then week 5, week 10 and week 12.
Yeah.
And it was remarkable how I could see on myself, not that I would share it with other people. I don't think anyone wants to see it, aside from you maybe.
They're amazing.
But it's like, it's amazing to see your progress and to be able to track so that you can motivate yourself. You look back, you don't feel like doing it, you don't think it's working, you look back and you're like, hold on, this is working.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So for anyone that's got a bit of energy and wants to try something really amazing and hectic, but really will pay off, BBG.
BBG was great.
Yes, BBG was great. I think that just brings us to like what I would say I've always thought for myself, and that is you have to find what works for you.
Yes.
It may not be Kayla, it may not be running, it might be Pilates, it might be whatever it is. You have to carve out that time, make a plan for yourself, and just prioritize your physical well-being.
Fully. And you have to find something that you enjoy doing.
Yes, totally.
So what works for you, it's not just what works with your schedule, but it's something that when you're doing, you're not, you know, cursing at yourself for having chosen to do that activity.
But also something that works for you.
Of course, of course. So like it has to shed results.
Yeah.
It has to give you results.
Yeah.
And it also has to be something that you don't hate.
Yeah.
You know,
this is such a topic that moms, people that, you know, women without kids, we've all been talking about this since we were, I don't know, we can always remember.
Forever.
We're always trying to be our best physical selves. Yeah. And this is like, you know, the core, I guess, to some degree of what Momjo is about.
Yeah.
Really just trying to live our best, healthiest, most exciting lives.
Of course. Yeah. Before we go, I think it's a very important sort of part of what got us here today. Yeah. It's teamwork. It's finding support.
Oh, you are so right.
When it comes to trying to get fit again. Yeah. You know, like when you do it alone, you know, that's why people pay for personal trainers, because they want someone to keep pushing them and to remind them that they have to work out. Accountability.
Yeah. Totally.
So when you find a buddy, like I found you.
Oh, we were really lucky.
You just
were
keep
on the same
pushing
page.
yourselves. Yeah. You know, it's just a give and take.
And then you're accountable to someone else.
Of
as
course.
Well. Yeah.
Of course.
You're totally right.
So that's an important tip. And if, you know, moms out there are looking to get back on track, you know, with workouts, that's definitely something you should be considering. Just find a friend. Down here, leave some comments, you know.
If you're looking for a partner.
Of course. I'm sure there would be more than one person in your area interested in jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah, totally.
So we want to know also, I mean, what you do to get yourself going with workouts.
We would love to hear what works for you.
And we're actually looking to continue our workout sort of routines, and we're done the 12-week plan. We're looking for new things.
Yes.
So if you have any recommendations, anything you think, you know, we might love to do next,
tell us.
We'd love to find out, and we'll do it.
Great.
We'll show you.
We'll show you. Okay, so we're going back to the babies.
Yes, and you can see they're getting a little tired.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Totally.
And as I said, follow us. Share if you like what you're hearing. We love your support.
Yes. Thank you so much. Hashtag Momjo.
Momjo.
We'll see you next Monday for Momjo Monday.
Momjo Mondays.
And a lot of exciting things coming. See you soon.
Stay tuned.
Bye.